Fatima Tafali is a 15-year-old high school sophomore in Beirut, Lebanon. Born in Virginia, Fatima moved overseas over 8 years ago with her younger sister Farah and her hardworking mother. As an incredibly hardworking and motivated student with the highest GPA in her school, Fatima has earned herself the title of the #1 student in her grade level. When she has free time from her diligent schoolwork, she enjoys playing basketball and writing poetry. Living in the heart of Beirut, Fatima has experienced a drastically different childhood than that of the average U.S. high school student. Unlike the vast majority of her peers, she is already focused on her future and on higher education. Due to her outstanding grades and persistent drive, she is currently deciding if she would like to attend the Lebanese University, the American University of Beirut, or attend college back home in the United States. She hopes to ultimately get into medical school and become a surgeon. Here we will get a glimpse into an average day for Fatima. Her public school curriculum covers English, Arabic, math, economy, biology, sociology, chemistry, physics, geography, history, and civics. On this particular day, we'll hear about her experiences in math class, Arabic, sociology, English, physics, and biology.
Today in math, we had a lesson on analytical scholar product. Right now, I have 100 in the class, so I understood it pretty much right away. It's probably my best subject. During Arabic, we reviewed some literature on Islamic cultures. It was actually really interesting. In sociology, we discussed the importance of community service and all of its benefits. We helped volunteer working on environmental projects. Our country right now is suffering a great deal with wastage and trash all over the city. Then we had a 15-minute break, so my girlfriends and I go outside and munch on a snack. When I came back in, my classmates and I went on to the 7th grade classrooms and gave presentations we had been working on in English that covered recycling. We then take our 45-minute lunch break. During physics, we learned about rectangular trajectory. And finally, my last class was biology. We reviewed hormones and then spent some time talking about mitosis and meiosis of a cell. Today, we only had 6 periods, so school was over at 2 p.m., but we usually get out later. My backpack was super heavy all day. Since our school doesn't have lockers, we have to carry around all of our books all day long. You can't imagine how heavy it is by the end of the day. Plus, I'll have to bring home a lot because I need to study for 2 quizzes after I finish all my homework. For tomorrow, I have physics homework, math homework, and Arabic homework. Once I'm done, I'll study for a while, probably after dinner. We have macarona b'laban, which is my mom, my sister, and I's favorite dish. Really, it's pasta with yogurt. If I have time, maybe I'll play some basketball with Farah, as long as she hasn't driven me crazy. She's always so talkative and annoying, and if she's driven me crazy, I'll probably just finish the poem I started this weekend. I want to hear what Mom thinks about it.
In the Lebanese culture, it is common for the parents of the child to guide them towards a particular field based on what they think is best for their child. The school year for the Lebanese begins in early October and continues through late June, whereas in the US, typically the school year will be from late August to early June. The Lebanese will typically use a grading scale of 0 to 20 or 0 to 100 to measure their academic performance, whereas in the US, we will typically use a letter grading scale of A, B, C, D, and F. In Lebanon, 74% of the population will graduate from secondary education, whereas in the US, there's an 88% graduation rate from high school. Classes are instructed in Arabic in Lebanon for geography, history, language, and literature. Other classes, such as math and science, are taught in either English or French, depending on the school affiliation. Almost 2/3 of the Lebanese population attend private schools for elementary and secondary level, whereas in the United States, about 90% of the population attends a public school.
The state of the government in Lebanon is in the midst of a large and ongoing crisis. Without an operating president at the helm, the country has been in a sort of standstill for over a year. Unable to decide on a newly elected official, shocking amounts of the city's needs have been neglected. With waste piling up in their streets from unpaid removal services, the health risks are rising rapidly. Living conditions are worsened by the day, and the economic status is heavily impacting everyone's quality of life. Fatima's mother supports her 2 daughters by owning and operating a flower shop in the city of Beirut. But like all of their current businesses, sales have taken a massive hit. Luckily, they have supportive American cousins who send them additional funds, as well as a house that has been previously paid off by their maternal grandmother. Every cent that Fatima's mother makes is poured directly into her daughter's education, and Leslie into a hope for a stronger future. The perseverance that these 3 women show in the face of adversity makes their accomplishments that much more deserving of awe.